tensions escalate, these 5 places in Texas could be at risk. If tensions between the United States and Iran keep escalating, these places in Texas wouldn't just be affected. They could quietly become some of the most important locations in the entire country overnight. What's strange is, most people drive past them every day without ever realizing what they really are. And in a worst-case scenario, that could matter more than anyone expects. This isn't about panic, it's about perspective. Because in times of global tension, certain locations naturally become more important, not because they're secret, but because everything depends on them. Today we're breaking down 5 real places in Texas that could shift from ordinary infrastructure to critical national assets in a worst-case scenario. Number 5, Port Arthur Refinery Complex. Starting at number 5, Port Arthur, home to one of the largest oil refinery complexes in the United States, capable of processing hundreds of thousands of barrels of crude oil every single day. This isn't just a local facility. It's part of a system that keeps fuel moving across the entire country. In a situation where global oil supply is disrupted, places like this become even more critical. From the outside, it looks like pipes, towers, and smokestacks. But in reality, it's one of the engines powering modern life. Number 4, Port of Houston and Ship Channel. At number 4, the Port of Houston. One of the busiest ports in the United States and a major gateway for energy, cargo, and industrial goods. The Houston Ship Channel alone stretches over 50 miles, handling massive amounts of oil and materials every day. In times of global pressure, ports like this become lifelines. Not because they're dangerous, but because so much depends on them working without interruption. Number 3, San Antonio. Military hub San Antonio. This area is home to multiple major military installations, including training and operational centers that support U.S. forces. In any large-scale global situation, these locations naturally become more active, more important, and more strategically valuable. Not something most people think about day to day, but something that becomes very relevant very quickly. Number 2, Texas Power Grid and Energy Network. At number 2, something less visible, but just as important, the Texas Power Grid. Unlike most states, Texas runs much of its own independent energy system. This grid powers millions of homes, hospitals, and industries. In modern conflicts, infrastructure like this isn't just support, it's essential. Because without power, everything else slows down. Number 1, Gulf Coast Strategic Overlap Zone. But the most critical areas aren't just one location, they're zones where everything overlaps. Energy, transport, industry, and nowhere shows this more than the Texas Gulf Coast. This region combines refineries, ports, pipelines, and infrastructure all in one place. Which means in a worst-case scenario, its importance could increase almost instantly. Not because it's hidden, but because everything connects through it. The truth is, none of these places look unusual from the outside. People live nearby, work nearby, pass through them every day. But in a different context, they could become some of the most important locations in the country. Not something to fear, but something to understand.